Every hot girl knows how to take care of themselves. Here are some habits that you can start today to help you implement your hot girl attitude. There's only one person in this world like you, and that's your superpower. What's seen as attractive is constantly changing and based on what sells, right? I mean, we've seen it through the media, the stick thin model or the curvy Kardashian body, the big lips, the small lips, the big hair, the small hair. There are many videos on YouTube that you can just look up and see the different ages of beauty and how beauty has transformed throughout time. Even going just to different countries, what's seen as beautiful will be different in every country you go to. Don't let your beauty be something that can fade as fast as a trend fades. Let your beauty be the classic Chanel bag that never goes out of style, who doesn't change herself to follow all these trends or try to fit in all these boxes, because you never will. That's impossible. Really, at the basis, it's about knowing yourself. And we're gonna start with the physical aspects. Dressing for your body type. Wearing clothes that fit your body type are gonna make you feel way better about yourself. When you have pants that are too long or something that doesn't hit your hips at the right length, like it's just not gonna look quite right. But once you have clothes that are more tailored to your body type, and luckily now when you shop, you can find petite, or you can find curvy, or you can find long pants, whatever you need, they have it, right? So it's about knowing your body type and starting to shop for that body type. To be more attractive, I'm not saying you have to have a full-blown makeover and change everything about you. No, just finding clothes that fit better. Boom, more attractive. Brushing your hair, boom, more attractive. Having a nice cut that actually frames your face and looks nice, and you get rid of all those like dead ends, boom, more attractive. Great hygiene. When you smell somebody's BO, it's a little off-putting. It's a little like, oh, like that's all you can focus about. You're not thinking about what they're saying. You're not thinking about how they look. You're just thinking about what you can smell. Skincare, understanding your skin type and washing your face to cater those needs. And I recommend seeing a dermatologist, because there's so many videos online of like, skincare you should buy and need. And every time I've done that and follow those steps, I always break out. So it's like, skip all that. Just see a dermatologist, get your skin looked at, because they will actually give you what's gonna work. If you like makeup, of course, wear your makeup. It will make you feel good. And if you don't like wearing makeup, that's fine too. Just freshening up your face, putting on some moisturizer, sunscreen, brushing your eyebrows makes a big difference. Boom, more attractive. And of course, natural mood boosters will always make you feeling more attractive, like sunlight and getting a good workout in. The endorphins you'll feel after a workout are radiating. After I work out, I literally feel like I'm glowing. So use that to your advantage, even if it's just a 30-minute walk or a 10-minute walk, a 30-minute intense workout or a 30-minute yoga session. Just any way you get your blood flowing, you're gonna feel so much better. No one looks like a filter, so it's time to stop comparing yourself to all those filtered and edited photos. Flawless skin, the cinched waist, right? And then you see, but what they actually look like in real life, and they look like, they're a real human. They have texture, and maybe their cinched waist is just straight and not as cinched as it looked online. I've seen those pictures, and honestly, every time I see it, I'm like, wake up call. Like, I've been scrolling too much, because I'm starting to think that I need to have poreless, flawless skin, and that is just like not real life, okay? So the people you're comparing yourself to online, they don't even look like that. So just get a vibe check, look up one of those accounts on Instagram that show you the real picture, and so you get back into reality and know, hey, actually, I don't need to look like a Snapchat filter, okay? Because that's scary. Just being as comfortable and confident in your body as you can be. It's about knowing your best features and playing them up, using them to your advantage, and knowing what features that you are insecure about and owning them too. You don't love your friends because they're skinny, have clear skin, or toned abs. No, you love them because they're a good person and how they make you feel. So if you just feel good about yourself and you are just being your authentic self, you will naturally just portray a really good person. And that's how people remember you. People remember how you make them feel, not how you look. And of course, beauty, sleep, we gain so much from a night's rest. It totally restores like all your cells, and as simple and cliche as it is, we all look better when we had a restful night's sleep versus pulling on an all-nighter where we got those big underbags and we feel like crap. And as a woman, what do we have every month? Our menstrual cycles, of course. Tracking your menstrual cycle will make such a big difference Once you track your cycle, you'll understand yourself in a whole nother level. You'll understand your moods, your cravings, like literally everything about you can be connected to your hormone levels. A great way that I recommend tracking it is an app called 28, and it will track and let you know like, oh, you're on your luteal, you're in your follicular, you're in your menstrual, you're in your ovulatory phase. It will give you insights to what your body is doing in that moment. Like, is your hormones dropping? And how would your mood be today? Since downloading this app, I've understood like my menstrual cycle to a whole nother level. Like, when I'm feeling down, I'm like, oh shit. And I check the app and it's like, oh right, I'm in my luteal. And it's just given me such better clarity about how I feel and understanding my body, because I used to be so disconnected from my menstrual cycle. It would just be that thing that happens once a month, right? But now it's that thing that's happening actually every day. And I'm understanding how it's affecting my moods. And knowing myself in that way, I feel more confident, and you can share that with others so they better understand you too. Some hot girl habits are knowing your boundaries, knowing your worth, knowing when to say no. When you value your time, other people have no choice but to value your time as well. Being someone who's not always available and somebody who has plans and has a life and interests of their own, that's always going to be more attractive than somebody who's just being thrown around by life and just constantly open and available. It's uninteresting and it's boring. People who have multiple interests, who are interested in learning about multiple topics and are educated about multiple things, even just through reading books or through trying new things. These things make you attractive. When you have a passion and a drive for life, that's what's attractive. Not somebody who's just waiting for somebody to hang out with them. No, that's lame. It's time to start creating a fulfilling life for yourself, growing a garden of life that you love, building seeds towards a future that you're excited about living. Someone who has their own opinions and knowledge about things. We all know people who are just yes-sayers and agreeable. That is also very boring. It's more attractive when you have your own opinions and your own thoughts about things. That makes people interesting. It's always interesting to hear a different point of view. So it's just about knowing yourself, knowing what interests you, knowing what passions you have, what drives you, and knowing your own opinions about things. Being direct is so hot too. When you know what you want, when you know what you like, that is attractive. Prioritizing yourself, your own life, making a beautiful life for yourself, and filling up your own cup. Doing what you said you were gonna do. Somebody who follows up on their word is so attractive, because we've all met people who say they're gonna do things and then they don't do it, and you can't rely on them. That's really unsettling. When somebody does what they said they were gonna do, that shows that you can count on them, that they are reliable and they are true to their word. There's nothing better than that. Doing what you said you would do for yourself in your own life too. It goes both ways. Just showing up for yourself, showing up for others, and if you can't show up in the way you thought you could, communicate that. Because people would rather you say, hey, I can't do what I thought I was capable of, instead of just not doing it at all. It just shows, again, true integrity. Being you is your superpower, so just own it, work it, girl, you got this.